You still ain't fixed it. Sherelle, what's up?
Oh Hi, everybody. How are you today? Uh, we got a lot going on today, don't we?
Yes, sir. Hey, but what's up, everybody? Happy Cinco de Mayo weekend. Be safe out there, you hear me? Don't drink too much. If you find some tacos, and that's a
What's
must.
wrong with you?
What's up, people? Enjoy your weekend. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of things happening here in Vegas for Cinco de Mayo weekend.
All right, listen, Perry's a mess. I love Perry because we got a lot going on and he just still tries to make me laugh. So there's times when I was like, why do you have to come on the show? But you've been working just as hard as me and I appreciate all of it. And you're just a good husband, always there
Thank
for
you.
me, trying to hold me down. All right, you guys, and Perry's not the only one trying to hold me down. You guys have got an overwhelming response to the stalker situation. I deeply, sincerely appreciate everybody. I've been getting emails, DMs. Y'all not playing. So I really appreciate it. And just know it's not over. So I really appreciate that. It makes it worthwhile because I get tired sometimes. You do too, Perry. Like this job is always never ending, and I get really tired sometimes. And to see that appreciation is just overwhelming. So thank you guys.
Yeah. Thanks for everybody's support. Truly appreciate it.
All right, so let's, and I had to come on today because I want to talk about Diddy. So we got to talk about Diddy. We're gonna talk about Diddy. I added Jeannie Mai in there, Jeannie, Brian McKnight. Child, it's not funny. Brian,
Okay.
did you know that Brian McKnight's concert got canceled because of the fans?
Uh-uh.
I'll talk about it. Okay, we're talking about Keyshia Cole. Now I got too many stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's too long.
Well, hell, some of them might be short.
Drake, we got to put Drake in there. Oh, we got to put Drake in there. So now I'm going to do Drake, Diddy, Jeannie. I got to put Brian in there. Keyshia Cole. I'm going to try to get to all of it. Okay, y'all? I don't know what's going on. Let's start with P. Diddy because this is really, really bad. All right. So I get a phone call. Also, too, I want to thank everybody out there that gives Sherelle's World tips. Y'all are coming in. That's how we get most of our stuff.
Yeah.
Play that. I don't know. I'm not going to take a chance. So Diddy came online last night and with this posting. So hold on. And he's asking for prayers.
Forgiveness?
It's not, well, maybe it's forgiveness. He's talking about stay strong during the storm. Now, it was reported that yesterday he had a nervous breakdown and they had to call in spiritual advisors to help him. I guess it was really, really bad. And one of the spiritual advisors was TD Jakes. Now, listen, this is so weird to me. I don't try to get spiritual over here and I try not to do politics, but sometimes it's necessary. And I am a sincere believer in you pay for what you do in this lifetime. Some people think, well, God, I feel that you pay for what you do in this lifetime. I'm a strong believer in karma. I hope I'm not being hokey pokey spiritually with you guys. I think that when you do wrong, the worst kind of punishment is to suffer mentally where nobody sees it, but you know what you did. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like self-reflection. The world might not know, but when you look in the mirror, for sure, your ass know.
I
You know
really
what the hell you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just believe I don't have any evidence, just the evidence that I presented to you guys. I think he has something to do with Kim Porter and Tupac and Biggie. And that's just my personal belief. But anyway, he's going batshit crazy. And the worst kind is when you do it to yourself. So I still believe he's not going to win. I think he's going to win the what is his name? Rodney Jones case. I think he's going to win it. But I think in the end, Diddy's gonna get what's coming to him. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
How you feel about it, period?
Well, I mean, look, the whole thing is this: like, I believe people reap what they sow during their lifetime, but the
You do
difference
too?
is you might not see it. It's actually within that person.
Mhm.
When people start breaking down behind closed doors or stuff like this, or their image. I mean, like with Diddy, until charges come out and he go to court and all that. Just on the surface, I believe that a lot of this stuff, money could buy him out of it, like it has in the past.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
that's just my belief. It's not to argue with people and say, "Well, no, he will get it." Yeah, I mean, any person who did something wrong should pay the price. That's just the bottom line. But at the end of the day, I think Diddy could just be, like I don't know if he's having a breakdown, he just know that his life is done as he once knew it. You
Maybe
know,
that's it. I
yeah.
gotta play it. Let me play it for you guys because this is another thing that bothers me is that people could be as crooked as hell, but when they get in trouble, then they want to find the Lord. And I'm not trying to be mean to Diddy or something like that. Like
It's the
you
truth,
now
though.
you want spiritual help.
It's the truth.
That's how I
Look at the
feel. Let's
bishop.
play it.
Not frantic, not
I don't know. I am currently
not hysterical, not frantic, not anxious, not fretful, but steady in the storm. Looks bad, looks tough, but remain steady in the storm.
Okay, just stop. Just stop, Diddy. We don't want to hear it. The way that you're feeling now is probably the same exact way Cassie felt. Probably the same exact way that them other women felt. Now you want forgiveness and you want somebody to hold you down. It makes no sense. You got a lot of nerve. Should you be in the house somewhere shutting the hell up? You brought pain to a lot of people, including the person I feel the most sorry for is your son Quincy. You brought a lot of pain to a lot of people, and now you want forgiveness. How's that supposed to work?
Well, that's how I go. I mean, you can people go on this essence spree, do all this damage when they go to court. Now they want God to come in and they deserve a chance. You know what I'm saying? It's the damnedest thing.
It's the damnedest thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. So that's what he went through last night. And then how the one of the spiritual advisors is TD Jakes.
I don't know. I mean, what can he be doing to helping him up? Listen here,
No, TJ.
you must stand steady during the times of trouble. Yeah. And another question for you, Diddy: have you ever been swallowed up? Come on,
That's
look.
why I said we do this channel for us. Perry just makes me laugh. It's so ridiculous. Now you want forgiveness. And TD Jakes, your family got a whole bunch of dirt on y'all from stealing other people's children, allegedly. And who the hell are you counseling?
I
Like,
mean,
I'm waiting for your damn turn.
he need to be standing in the mirror saying the same shit about himself because he got problems in Texas. You know what I'm saying? And it's not Beyonce.
Perry's crazy. Perry's crazy. So let's talk about another case. Now I'm gonna start going through the blogs because I had stuff that I wanted to say. Can you still see me? My thing went down. You
I
can.
can. Yeah.
Lord have mercy. This is crazy. You got to treat people right in life, and don't expect any pity from anybody else. Now, I'm not just talking to Diddy on that one. I'm talking to Diddy and Brian McKnight. Let's talk about Brian McKnight. So Brian McKnight was supposed to have a concert. It's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. And he's been really dragging the hell out of his own children. He acts like that family's dead. I got a new family now. And he treats her adopted kids the way that he does. The way that he should be treating his real damn kids. Okay. Not only did you cheat on your baby mama, but you got you're putting this new family on a pedestal. Okay, now the new family's white. His old family's black, and social media is a tricky thing because information gets out there like that, right? So he had a concert and he had to cancel the concert because nobody was going, because everybody was dragging him on the internet talking about what your other kids. And some of them said, we ain't going nowhere till you bring your kids, the first set of kids, and do right by them. He had to cancel the concert. Do you feel sorry for him, Perry?
Wow.
Look, no, I mean, any person done that, but what you basically telling me is he pulled a Steve Harvey.
Oh my God.
When you overlook your own damn kids and embrace somebody else's kids, it's a problem. And I get marriages go on and you can never stop loving your own kids and you can embrace some others, but you don't throw your kids away. Now, I don't know what kind of freak he is.
No, I think that Key Wise is saying that she was a part of the coalition, that it wasn't going down, that she said she sent in letters and everything. Child, y'all are a mess. I'm glad that you did it, because let me tell you why, Key, that I'm glad that y'all did that. When a parent does you wrong, or a family member, I guess pain is pain. Them kids probably going through hell. They acting like they ain't, and oh, he's no good and this and that. Ain't no pain worse than rejection from the people that's supposed to treat you the best in the world. And that's your parents. And you get no prize for being a good parent. It's just what we do. Good parents do. So them kids is probably going through hell, probably taking care of their mother that's hurting. Brian McKnight can kiss my A. I will never listen to another Brian McKnight album because I'm not into people using their children as punching bags. And I don't mean he physically. I'm talking about in their heart. What's your thought?
I mean, because abandonment is a hell of a thing. I mean, when a kid go through there and it's like these kids gonna look at it like, what did we do? You know what I'm saying? Or, I mean, it's just crazy. I don't know. No parent can just abandon their kids like that. And then it's bad when a parent don't want no kids and abandon them. But it's bad when you abandon your kids and go and adopt another group.
It's crazy. But listen to Key. Key wasn't having it. She said he changed his name to match his younger son. Are you talking about the new family? You gotta be talking about the new family. This is just ridiculous. How much pain can you put on the people that you gave birth to? Them kids didn't ask to be here, and I don't care how old they are. They're still your children. I got a kid that's 30 years old and one that's 21. They're still my children. I still protect them as if they're 7 and 8 years old. This is just bad.
And that's what you're supposed to do.
That's what you're supposed. And I don't deserve. Nobody deserves a reward for doing it. That's your job. When you become a parent, you got one thing to do in your life, and that's take care of them kids.
Yeah.
Spiritually and physically.
You said it well.
Sorry, Perry.
No, you said it well.
I didn't mean it. No, I'm just saying, like, that's bad. Says, go ahead.
He got to know his responsibility. His responsibility to him probably was, I'm going to take care of the kids as long as I'm with their mama. But as soon as I'm gone, I can abandon them and her. See, that is crazy. And then go and accept somebody else's. Now, blended families happen all the time. And I agree. Love your kids. And if you marry somebody with a kid, you're supposed to love them too. But you don't supposed to abandon your other ones.
Child.
Not to make that new relationship work. Because most of them do it because they feel like, I need to distance myself from all of my kids because this new person I'm with won't accept me. But you taking your dumb ass in there and accepting her kids and keeping your kids out.
Not only did he humiliate his children, that's got to be embarrassing. I'm just done with Brian McKnight. Anything? Let me see what you have to say. I should do that now. Take questions after each section. That's true, but some people don't want the responsibility and they have all the children. But the ones that can't have kids, oh, hearts hurt deeper than anything. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, Pamela. That's no appreciation. Some people can't even have children and would treat them children like jewels. Hear this? a-hole is he's just disgusting. He's just disgusting. But don't worry. I think that his career is going to take a big hit. Who wants to hear them old damn songs anyway? I didn't like them in the 90s. I sure enough don't want to hear them in the 2020s. Shut up, Brian McKnight. I'm trying to be gentle this time. I said I wasn't going off on people.
Well, if his mustache, he got to stink. Because who do that to their kid? Stinking old love ballads. We ain't got time to hear Brian McKnight take your sorry ass on. We don't no longer want to hear.
Look, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. It's like we just doing this video for each other. Perry says stuff to make me laugh. Stupid shit. How you know he stink? That's so ridiculous.
Perry do some shit like that. Ain't right, and don't use deodorant.
Everybody's not gonna get your humor. Please stop. Perry does it all the time. He says stuff to make me laugh. Y'all don't take it personal. He just, I don't know, something wrong with Perry.
I don't know if he stink or not for real. I mean, I ain't been around him. I don't listen to that bullshit ass love ballad. Love your kids until you break up, then dump them. Was that one of his hit songs?
Perry, you know that's not his song. Perry, please stop. You making me not do the video. You just say stupid shit. And it's been his whole life. This is how we were in the beginning. Perry just says dumb stuff that makes no sense to make me laugh. But people are judging you on here, Perry. You are.
I didn't go to school. I got tired of that shit in the second grade.
Perry, please stop. All right, let's move on. Perry, please stop. Something wrong with you, and please stop. Woo! Okay, let's move on to Jeannie and Mai and Young Jeezy. Okay, I'm gonna read this really quick because these two are getting on my nerve. Don't say nothing, Perry, please. Okay, these two are getting on my nerve. This divorce is getting uglier and uglier and uglier, and I get it. There's very few people that can divorce amicably. That's just unheard of. Let's just be real. They turn on each other, but it's the damnedest thing. Is like, have you ever heard the saying, it's a thin line between love and hate? You love this person the most. They're the apple of your eye. Then, and you love them and you marry them. And then when the divorce comes, it's like you don't even know each other anymore. And that happens when both sides are trying to hurt each other. Now, I know people are going to tell me to shut up. People tell me shut up all the time. Like, you've been married 34 years. You don't understand. Shut up. I am. I'm just saying that it's a shame for the children to have to go through this. Maybe I need to shut up. Maybe y'all right. Perry, what are your thoughts?
It's definitely a thin line between love and hate. And most people, when they get together, they happy and they live bliss. And, they be talking about relationships. And and they watching somebody else relationship break up. They always say this. Oh, well, they're doing it the wrong way. They should act like adults and just realize that they're both should stick around to be in the kid's life if you have kids. And the adults should be able to go their separate ways until that time comes. That's when the razor blades pop out. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
First of all, here, are you talking to me? Because that's what you are talking to me. You think you're slick. Yeah. That's just how I feel. Because shut up, Perry. Did y'all realize Perry just drugged the hell out of me? Well, listen, the reason I say that, because that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to, but yeah, the razor blades do come out. And it's just ugly. Let me read this article. It says, according to documents obtained by TMZ, Jeezy claims Jeannie is out to tarnish his name because he didn't want to put another baby up in her. Oh, child.
Who's speaking?
This got to be one of the writers for Neighborhood Talk. He said because she wouldn't put another baby up in her. Oh, my God. It says the rapper presented new documents in court to support his claims. Ooh, after Jeannie's defense came out guns blazing last week. Allegedly, Jeezy is reckless with his firearms. I heard that. Claiming that he doesn't properly store them when their daughter is in his care. Ooh, and abuse. And claims of putting his hands on Jeannie. Jeannie came out and said that they got into a fight and Jeezy put her hands on him, but she never talked about this when it happened. And that's another bad thing about divorce. People resort to, they got to do what they got to do to win. And,
Right.
and Jeannie, matter of fact, I loved this couple when they were together. I was happy for Jeannie. I was real happy when she got pregnant because she had said she didn't want children, and it looked like she was so in love with Jeezy and that this baby was going to change their life. And it just didn't work out. It says Jeezy has since denied all claims and accusations brought against him by his estranged wife that are still living in the same house, by the way, with the brother and the mother. Just wanted to point that out. By his estranged wife, and asked the question, if I was so dangerous and and putting your hands on you, if I put my hands on you, I'll put it that way. Why were you trying to have another baby with me? Jeezy says he told Jeannie he didn't want to have another baby and she couldn't accept it. He even goes as far as to allege that once he notified her that he'd already drafted up the divorce papers in June, threatening to file them if their marriage didn't improve, she went to IVF. IVF specialist to get that process going in hopes of conceiving. Well, you're just explaining a devious person. You're saying she wanted a relationship with you that bad and wanted another baby. I'm not with you. Wanted another baby that bad that when you told her no, she went to the IVF doctor. I can't put nothing past nobody.
I mean, that I don't understand though. Like what's the initials? IDF?
IV.
Oh, IVF. Okay, whatever it is. But I thought when a person couldn't conceive regularly, that both parents go in, give egg, sperm, or something to this thing. Is that how they got their first baby?
No, she was pregnant. She was pregnant with it.
Okay, the normal way.
Mm-hmm.
So how could she go and try to and have this IVF or whatever, whatever.
IVF,
Okay, right? Have that if he haven't donated any sperm. So was she going to try to get pregnant?
Oh my God, Perry. That's right. Maybe they went to.
See, I don't know. And then because he's saying, well, he got evidence he can prove that she's upset because he didn't want to have a second baby. Now, how would that go? Do you text, hey, can we have a second baby? Then you respond back, hell no. Now you're gonna present the text. See, she wanted another baby.
What you're saying is both sides are capable of lying. That's what you're saying.
Right. I mean, and I get it. And maybe she could have had, I mean, just my opinion, it sounded like maybe they had this little hot moment with each other and just felt good for a while. And, you know, she decided the best way to keep them is have a baby. A lot of people make that mistake.
That's what he's alluding to.
Gonna keep somebody around, but go ahead.
This is sad, and I'm not going to try to give y'all the speech. Here, let me read this real quick. He should have gotten a reference check from the, from the first husband. Okay, that's important. Ghetto Cooking Show. That's important. People don't change their patterns. I think it's sad for both people involved. I like Jeannie and I like Jeezy. I love them together. And now these two just don't need to be in the same house, same room, and this divorce needs to hurry up. But I mean, and I don't know how I feel about Jeannie. There was a prenup, and then she's contesting the prenup. And if she's lying about him putting his hands on her, it's just ugly all the way around. And I ain't got no.
Was it her or the baby? I mean, I know it was a claim for something. Was it just him putting hands on her? Oh,
yeah.
I mean, why would you want them back? I don't know. It's just weird. But
somebody said something. Sherelle, they probably did IVF with their daughter.
Okay,
maybe, yeah.
And she go back to the doctor. Hey, is anything left in that jar?
Not today.
I'm just saying.
Not today. Yeah. Trish said fertility specialists do many procedure and treatments to increase fertility, not just IVF. Okay. Well, okay. So maybe he's telling the truth. It's just sad. And what if I'm conflicted? And I don't even know y'all. If I'm conflicted, how do you think other people feel? How do you think it's going to affect your daughter? It's just bringing out the ugly side in both of you. But I get it. That's what happens when they're divorced. And then eventually, hopefully, because some people don't stop talking to you for the rest of their life, but hopefully these two will work something out for the baby.
I mean,
The
could you
little
imagine that shit
Coco,
though?
she's
Like,
cute.
I don't know. It's weird, this whole thing. Now, would he have to give consent? Or maybe since they was married and they both signed the papers at first, she can go in and add, they're like,
I
okay, we'll
don't
just fix
know.
it on up. But if you don't left her and you out allegedly cheating as she say you out there cheating with somebody else for 8-9 months, and you come back home to see your daughter and she go, we's having a baby. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Now, see y'all see what I'm talking about?
She ain't been there in 8 months and come on, we having a baby.
Perry, you just say shit to try to make me laugh. That's so ridiculous. I just wish these two the best, but I am gearing up for a hell of a divorce. I'm gonna be coming back with a lot of stories, because when people turn on each other, that's just what happens. They turn on each other.
I mean, this divorce might not go well because it's starting to heat up, and
it's sad.
I don't want
Really.
to be no Nicole and OJ situation.
Perry, Perry. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna overlook Perry ads. So let's talk about what's going on in the blogs. We did Diddy, we did Brian McKnight. We did Jeannie, and now I'm looking. I don't want to talk about her yet. Let's do that last. Let's talk about this fight that Drake and Kendrick Lamar keep getting in. This is so ridiculous. What is this? So I'm not into rap like that. If I had to say, but I do listen to these two. That's weird. I don't do a lot of rap these days. I don't do music these days. I don't listen to music like I used to when I was young. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I like both of these guys, and they both are good rappers. My son has a tendency to lean towards Kendrick Lamar. I can't pick a side.
Well, that's his favorite artist, so that's gonna be automatic.
Who, Devin?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so they've been dissing each other for years, but last night just got uncalled for. Okay, I think it was Dre who started talking about the Kendrick's wife, and to Kendrick, you talk about my wife, all bets are off, and they started accusing each other of just wild, salacious, crazy stuff. But Drake said that Kendrick Lamar put his hands on his wife before. That's a serious allegation. And then Kendrick Lamar said, you're a shitty father, and you got another daughter out there that everybody don't know about, and you're not a good father. Yeah, it was crazy. So then this morning, looks like the fans then found a daughter. What did I do with this picture? Here it is.
They went hunting.
Well, the fans are a trip. You just tell them a little bit, and they research. Let me put this picture up here. So now they're saying that this is Drake's daughter, and she's 12 years old. Where's the picture at? And not only that, they got a picture of him with the alleged baby mama. Now, Drake does this all the time. His son, Drake has a son named Adonis, and he didn't claim him at first either. But 12 years? I don't know. Let me find this picture.
Well, he just got him on probation before he claimed him.
Don't give me the line. I don't know. But everybody has turned on Drake, and they're saying that this definitely is his daughter, the daughter that Kendrick was talking about. Let me put this on the screen. It's crazy. And we don't really care about it over here, but this is the talk of the town. Yeah, we don't really give a damn.
We don't.
But that's supposed to be the daughter, and her name is Eternity. They gave names and pictures, and they're saying that he does not take care of his daughter. Also, they found something a long time ago. Let's see if I still got that. Him saying that something he was talking in passing about his daughter. But this is his business, isn't it? Like, he might do it for safety reasons, huh?
It could be his business, but he's not taking care of her, or that's just what's just
he's not.
Well,
that's what Kendrick's saying.
Okay, could it be his baby, and he's taking care of it? That way, the mama ain't went public. I mean, because typically, I'm just saying, if Drake making all these millions, and you can prove that's his baby, and you ain't said nothing, I would think that he probably is, maybe. If that's his baby, probably taking care of it in privacy. It is his business, though. But
first of all, it is his business.
We come on here and talk about.
But when you're a public figure, unfortunately,
we talk about your business.
Right. But
Right.
this is supposed to be the mother, and that's supposed to be the baby when she was little. Now I don't know no man that would take a picture. I don't know. Let me stop before I spread the rumors out there. But what man would take a picture like this unless you had some kind of significant role in her life? This don't look like this don't look like no snapshot from your iPhone. This looked like one of those. You know how we did? We went in and we took the portrait with Devin and all that.
Yeah. He went to some kind of studio for that picture. Pictures of us or some shit now, and they're like they walked in. Can we get the family picture? Plan.
Perry, stop.
It looked like no, for real, seriously. That looked like a family picture.
It really does.
He's holding the baby. Oh yeah, no, that got. Yeah.
Treasure says that it looks fake though to her.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's fake or not. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Yeah, we don't know what's IA these days.
Did she already have this baby? Well, it had to be that'd be awful fast for a group picture if she just had the baby. The baby looked like a couple of months.
And Candace says it looks photoshopped.
Mm.
Well, I don't know why this is the talk. I don't care one way or another. If I had to pick the better artist, I can't with these two. I would put in Drake's albums all day long. I would put in Kendrick's albums all day long. So I really can't pick a side. Plus, I'm too old to be picking a side. But this is the rage on the internet, and they've been talking about this shit since last night. I guess Drake put a response to this out first last night, and then they said 20 minutes later, 20 minutes, Kendrick came back, and they were talking about each other's family. And I'm thinking, damn. You know, someone said we need a DNA test. Let me see what y'all think about this. Supposedly, Drake has an 11-year-old daughter. That's supposed to be her. Let me put the picture up again. And does this girl look like Drake? It's just hard for me to say. I don't know. What did you think, Perry?
She could. I mean, you know, some kids look more like the mother. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say with a baby.
It's hard to say.
The kid, yeah.
After Drake started using AI to rap with Tupac, I don't know what's true anymore and what's fake. So I don't know. They could, maybe no. I don't know. I can't tell.
The lips could be the same.
It's just hard to tell.
I check this whole thing. I mean, you just never know.
It just don't.
And she's a girl too. So, you can't tell.
Especially like in your family, Perry. Your sister, well, now she's a spin image of your mother. I don't know. It's just hard to tell. But anyway, this is Eternity, and this is supposed to be Drake's 12-year-old, 11-year-old, something like that, daughter. And I don't know. They gave her a name. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard for me to choose.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Okay, so done with Drake. Pick a side, Sherelle. Pick Kendrick. I love Kendrick's music. I listen to their music for different things. I listen to Drake's music when I want to feel upbeat and silly. I listen to
I know, but we listen to a lot of people's music when we out riding around, different artists come on, but they just simply saying at this point, get your ass off the fence. Is it Kendrick's or Drake?
I cannot. I love Started from the Bottom. And then Kendrick is always deep and meaningful, and I can't pick a side. I just cannot.
Okay, well,
I hate it. I hate it when people do that. I cannot pick a side.
Your ass on the show. How about that?
Y'all not gonna. I love them both. When Kendrick came out, it was about a couple years ago. King Kunta. Oh, that was my song. I don't know. I can't pick a side. I can't. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Love it. Anyway. Let's move on. Let's put back on the... I can't.
Bad mother sucker.
If you don't stop,
if you don't make a choice.
No. You talking about me making a choice? You make a choice right now.
Kendrick's, baby, all day.
You're Kendrick Lamar fan?
Yeah, yep.
Let's see what the audience say. Kendrick would not get this wrong. I know. If you're asking me who do I believe, because Drake did the same thing with his first baby, Adonis, I believe Kendrick. Kendrick's not even that kind of guy to go lying on people. But maybe Drake did it for, I don't know. I just gotta believe Kendrick. I I love Kendrick, and Kendrick's not a shit starter. Kendrick is deep, thoughtful. He's what rap needs. You know, all that silliness. We got a lot of people do that. I just love Kendrick's. I love them both. I don't know. Everybody's picking Kendrick in the chat. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, damn, Drake, why you hide eternity? That's the daughter. Like, damn, Drake, what you doing? This says Kendrick won from the second he's named was mentioned. I mean, and I heard him. Kendrick just didn't win. He annihilated him and said some he annihilated him and said some things that if they were true, Drake, you got to get your act together.
I just wouldn't have responded. Hell, just move on.
It says here, listen at what X said about Drake. Go back and look. His old stuff, if they haven't watched it from the end. I know what you're talking about from the net. Yet you know how they do. I know. I don't know. But this struck a nerve in a lot of people. It was trending last night. It's trending now. People finding damn pictures of the girl named Eternity. That's what they're saying on the internet. Child, it's a mess. It's a mess that both of them arguing like this. But I wonder if Drake started it, because that's not Kendrick's MO.
See, I don't know who started, because Rick Ross was in some shit too. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's like you said, we old.
Something wrong with you, Perry. Take that down. Kendrick swallowed Drake. The end. Well, yeah, kind of did. And now Drake's trying to clean this up. Hot mess. It was a hot mess that went on all night. Yeah, y'all talking about that's cool. It looks like Kendrick won in this chap. So Kendrick, you shouldn't be making him mad, Drake, and talking shit and can't back it up with a hidden baby. Okay. I'm with Kendrick. I prefer my rap artists with Kendrick accused Drake last night of having a BBL.
Wow.
Oh, Felicia, girl, you are funny. No, I keep hearing about Drake having plastic surgery, not even just from Kendrick. I think it was Kanye that said he had lipo. We hear about let me move on. Who am I moving on next to? Keyshia Cole, child. I like Keyshia Cole. I gotta stop liking everybody. I like Keyshia Cole, and I had a certain amount of respect for Keyshia Cole. Where's the article at? Because Keyshia Cole's went through hell and back. Okay, the whole Frankie thing. I watched that show, and I just thought Keyshia Cole was a very strong woman to go through what she went through. Because even though I like Frankie, she wasn't my damn mother. Okay, I didn't need her for any kind of nurturing and stuff like that. And all them kids suffered from Frankie, who is now no longer with us, huh?
Yeah, she damn sure didn't have no help.
She did not. I mean, she had Miss Yvonne.
I'm talking about Frankie.
Frankie was a mess, but she's no longer with us, so I won't speak bad of the ill. But I can tell y'all what happened on that show. Even Neffy was a clinger. They all clung to Keyshia Cole, and I think it was because she was famous and she had money. But anyway, I like Keyshia Cole, but I cannot say she does not do well in relationships. Now, I'm going to say this real respectfully, Keyshia, because I love you. But you got men problems. You don't seem to know how to pick them. You had the baby daddy. He's a real cute guy. He went on he went on, I forgot what Mona Scott shows are called. Love and Hip Hop. He went on Love and Hip Hop. He was a basketball player. They called him Booby. What's his real name, Perry? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Nope, not at all.
You don't know Booby? Anyway, all of her relationships go to shit. And I'm thinking it's because who she's picking. Now, see this guy right here in this new guy, Honcho. That's how I think you pronounce it, because they put an X in the middle of the word, but his name was Honcho. They were at a club. She came out saying that was her man. And then this girl right here came out and said, no, he ain't. he was just with me last night. Let me see if I found the
Honcho got a lot of chicks.
Well, I mean, why would she lie about this girl, I'm gonna play a little of it if it's not too long, because I listened to it earlier. I think it's real long. And how embarrassing. She came out in public and said this.
But I've been dealing with him since tour. We ended up doing a song like November, December-ish. I've been getting my project together since November, December-ish. So put a date since like September. But we did the song or whatever. I had my project ready. It was time when it was time to shoot the video for Come Here. Yeah, I don't remember shoot first of all, so I'm trying to get my mind together. But it was time to shoot the video. I won't say we was talking, but we really weren't talking.
Let me say this too. That's her name. They call her Gloss Up. And she's supposed to be an artist. And then she did a video with Honcho and she was bent over. I can't even play that. But I think this is true. And you guys let me know what you think in the chat. I think men will date you at first when you're pretty, because Keyshia Cole to me is beautiful. But that's not going to keep a man. You know what I mean? You're a man. Perry, why is intelligence important when men are picking their girlfriends and spouses?
Say what now? Why intelligence?
Because you could be the prettiest thing and they'll date you for a while and then they'll stop.
Right. You got to have something. Now, your looks might draw a man in at first to make them interested right off the top without getting to know you. But I don't give a damn how good you look. You dumb as rocks. It's no challenge. And then typically, if you that dumb, I can do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And most men, in my opinion, well, I know, want to have some kind of authority or have people to keep them in check. A lot of men don't want to run wild unless you what's the girl?
A man wants a girl to keep him in check.
Okay, a man admires a girl who don't let him run over them. I know it sounds crazy. Like what's the guy that might be getting out of jail soon? Now,
Blueface.
He ain't that type. He like those kind of girls. But I'm saying most guys at the core, if you a pushover, I think at the end of the day, I don't care how beautiful you is, guys just lose respect for you. Is what I'm trying to say.
And the side pieces. This is what my Sun Goddess is talking about. So Keyshia Cole came out and said, I can't remember because I didn't watch the live, but she basically said, that's not your man, it's my man. And then Gloss Up says, my mom taught me to respect my elders. Y'all, that is messy. Was with him last night and saw you crying, blowing up his phone. Damn, Keyshia. Ooh. Him being your sneaky link when you have a man you about to marry, oh God, is nasty work. But I wish you all the best on your love project. I was actually rooting for the video to come out. Oh my God. Oh, oh, you see this? Yeah, let me keep going. Let me get past that. That's a mess. For some reason, my heart goes out to Keyshia Cole because she just can't keep a man. And you know, everybody deserves somebody, but you got to take responsibility to Keyshia in this. It's who you're picking. That man looked bored as hell when the tape came out and y'all was at the damn club. He was like this. No dancing, no swaying, no drinking. Like I'm here for my mug shots. I mean, for my pictures for the paparazzi, and then I'm out. That's what it looked like.
And sure, let me go back and try to clarify this too. I was just trying to give you a better example with guys like Coming to America, that show. You know how the girl be like, hey, what would you like to do tonight? Anything you like. What you want to eat tomorrow? Anything you like. A guy, after a while, it's like, no. Because if I'm saying, well, I'm going to the strip club tonight. Okay, anything you like. No guy at the end of the day likes that. I mean, just keeping it real. you know,
You like it when I'm mean to you?
I don't, but it shows me that you care too.
Oh Lord, I can't.
Like if I
Yeah,
say I want to
just
go
shut
hang out
up.
with you
Just
guys,
no, I'm just
and
kidding.
you start saying, "Well, I don't know why you want to go. Who's going with you?" And all this. It get on my nerve at that point. But I'm glad you care. You see what I'm saying? Most guys
Something's wrong with Perry. Something's wrong with Perry. Stop. Just said not fighting over no man ever. KC don't learn. Keyshia Cole. Yeah, Keyshia. Now, Perry, you just shut on up while I go on to the next video since you like it so much.
That's the part I like. Girl, I love you. Say it again.
Oh, that's it. That's all I had today. Who did I say I was going to serve for yesterday? No, Drake.
So when you started, you had 15 things, and I can't do all of them.
Keyshia Cole is still in her bad boy days. Well, really? No, Pam. Pamela, let me see how old Keyshia Cole is. I'm on a different page. She is not in her thugged out years. I think she's in her 40s. Let me see. She's 42. She's in her 40s. It's time to be more responsible, Keyshia Cole. You can't keep picking these thugs, and then when they don't ride with you, but Daniel Gibson. Somebody told me in the chat. Daniel Gibson wasn't a thug. I don't know what happened. I think when he went after he left the league and he ran out of money and he came back to her, she just didn't want him no more. I don't know what's wrong with Keyshia. Let me finish this. I blame MC Light for putting that song out. I Need a Rough Name. I remember. Oh, okay. I remember that song. And she turned out to be gay. Gayish, allegedly. You ain't heard that, Pamela. You heard that? Maybe that's the problem. I don't know who doing what these days, but maybe that is the problem. Okay. Keyshia just like younger men. She can't control 18 on up. She had a straight out kid. This man was young. Do y'all remember? I think he's the father of her second child. Yeah, she dated children, not literally. I'm just don't get it twisted. But I'm saying the man was young enough to be my son's friend. Get a doctor who grew up in the hood. Something like that. Thank you. Something like that. Listen to these people. They make sense. She said Daniel cheated on her. That's right. He cheated on her. And then when they came back for season 2, he cheated on her with Brooke Valentine. Remember that? I remember that. Why everybody cheating on Keyshia? Perry, you a man. Without making me laugh, what is it when everybody cheating on her? What do you think it is?
I mean, look, let me be quite honest. Something ain't going right in the bedroom. Like,
fair stop.
Okay. Well, you want to ask me? I was just simply saying.
We MC Light on that front. I heard MC Light was with somebody else too. Who was it? Somebody recently. MC Light getting all the chicks. That's the rumor.
If men leaving like y'all say they are, then she need to take a class on something.
Listen to this. This is good advice they're giving her. You never publicly confess your love for anyone unless you know for sure it's solid and there's a solidity test. It's not hard. The test is not hard. Damn. All right. Y'all keep giving her advice. She's not going to listen, but at least we said it. She's not going to listen. The doctor from the hood don't want Keyshia. He want Becky. Oh. Maybe. I mean, well, we need somebody for Keyshia Cole. Everybody deserves somebody.
Right.
And
everybody deserves somebody. It's somebody out there for everyone. Only if you're looking for the right one. Mm-hmm. See, I mean, you can't come in and have this certain standard. You want a roughneck, but you don't want to be no gangster bitch. No, excuse me. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, it's certain things that you ask for.
I cannot.
I mean,
him and Glossop are a year apart. Oh, well, sorry, Perry. I was reading this. Hey, Al. He says him and Glossop are a year apart while Keyshia old enough to be both they mama. Leave the children alone. That's one thing. Al is right. You got to date age appropriate, Keyshia. And I'm really pulling for you. It's not looking good. It's just not. Keyshia date Jeezy or was that Mayo? Anyway, whoever she date that was famous, they get tired of her.
I
They
thought you
do.
was asking me. I was say I can't name a damn person she dated. I was just going with the flow.
What does this say? Help me read this. Miss Pyatt, Papa. I don't know what that word. For you to make a fool of yourself, and then they pull the car, they get a thrill off of humiliation. She better come up to speed. Those youngsters don't play those by the R&B rules. Well, maybe
Right.
it's who she picked. That's what you're saying, and it's
Yeah.
who she
No,
picks.
I mean for real. That's typically how I go. People, nice having some people are like, well, I can't find nobody, because and then you ask them what they're looking for,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they asking for something ridiculous. And then once you think you got it, look, I want all this. Well, then you got to bury the maintenance debt.
I was getting ready to go till I
Go
seen
ahead.
this first line. Pamela says Keyshia will never find true love. That's terrible. It might be true because she never found out who her real daddy was. That's true. The light-skinned guy that came later, though, I heard was the daddy. Anyway, her mom passed away, bless her soul. So Keyshia truly is seeking until she finds the right man. She will go through heartache and pain, but eventually she will find him. I hope she does.
I hope she
She
do too.
is searching in the wrong place. Let me tell you who Keyshia Cole proclaimed the love after knowing him a couple weeks and put a tattoo of this fool on her damn body. That's what's the name of the football player that's crazy? The one that retired.
T.O.?
Antonio Brown. Who in their right mind would pick to date Antonio Brown? He is difficult. He is a player. He is rich. You don't pick Antonio Brown. So I feel bad for Keyshia Cole. And she tattooed a big A on her for this fool. I don't even know why she think a man like that is even worth approaching. It's crazy.
And get as many visitors she don't have that, I mean, at a certain point, what y'all saying is that she have a lot of men and can't keep one. That's the last thing she want to do is look at them, start tattooing their initials on, because she gonna look like the alphabet.
And I'll say this. When I met Perry, I was 18 years old, right? Hold on. By DNA, Virgil Hunter is the real father. That's it. Virgil Hunter. I remember they did a DNA test. Anyway, I want to tell everybody young in the audience this. When I was a teenager, I never just casually dated. If I did, then you don't get attached. Like, when I was 18 years old and I was dated, I looked for a good father. I didn't care how he looked. No, you're cute, Perry, but you know what I mean? I ain't worried about him hanging out and smoking with him. I was very aware at a very young age in dating. You just don't date anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
You're wasting your time if you dating men that's in the pharmaceuticals, selling it and taking it. Like, you got to be very aware of who you're dating. And if you dated someone just for fun, you don't take them serious.
Right. It's just what it is. Right. I mean, you can't date the club regulars, and everybody know what I'm talking about. If you go on Monday, they're at the club. If you don't go on Tuesday, your friends say they was at the club. You go on Wednesday, they at the club. Like that. That is just like getting a drink. You drink it, be gone, don't move on. But if you're going to find somebody special, you get to find somebody that's more genuine, and you get to look on the outside of the long term.
But I don't know. I could say that till I'm blue in the face. And the girls always love the bad boys, especially in their 20s and mid-30s. Look at V, not me. No tats of anyone on my body. Girl, that's another thing. You don't ever tat a man's name on your body. What are y'all thinking? The people that do that. Krishan went a step further. She didn't put the man's name on her body. She put his face.
Okay.
I like Krishan though, but she be making a lot of mistakes.
Well, for sure.
Anyway, you guys, me and Perry are gonna be back. Announce your special project. What you gonna do, Perry, when you come back?
Oh, we're gonna do like a watch party tonight for Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's it. Because we've been getting so much, we've been getting trashed about the show. We might as well watch it.
I don't think I'm gonna make it, y'all. I just can't sit through it. I'm sorry. I don't like watching TV anymore. It's really weird. Maybe because I had to do it.
And if I had to watch it, the reason why I want to do the show, because I damn sure don't want to watch it alone.
Okay, so y'all join Perry. It'll be Eastern Standard Time, and he's gonna do a watch party for 11 Marriage Huntsville. And y'all let me know how I go. I just can't sit and watch TV anymore. I got other stuff to do. All right, you guys, thank you for joining us. Perry will be back. Schedule time is 5 o'clock Pacific Standard, which will be 8 when they air Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is going to be an interesting review when Perry never watched the show. I mean, you watched it a couple times.
I don't care about the show, but the whole thing is, if you watch the show, I'm just sitting there watching it, catching up. I don't give a damn what happened on the show. We just gonna watch it together. If they've been throwing rocks through my window just because we mentioned the show, I might as well watch it.
No, I'm laughing. Who the hell reviews the show? They don't know.
Well, no, I'm not reviewing. I'm watching. I said it's a watch party. I ain't saying reviewing it. Because hell, I might not even know the people now. I might have to ask you, who is that just walked in the room? You know what I'm saying?
This is gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Don't forget to join Perry, review a show he don't know nothing about. All right. On 3, Perry. Say your final words and then take us out.
People, I want to say this. Happy Cinco de Mayo weekend. If you can join me tonight, do it. But enjoy the weekend because the weather is great here in Vegas.
Great.
But until the watch party.
Fuck this shit. I'm
All right, you guys. F this shit. We out.
No, don't mind.